فاصبر صبرا جميلا.
Any other questions before we stop?
Yes, Sheikh.
Hold on. What about it? The question says the lihya, the beard, sunnah or wajib. We say both. It's both of them. What does this mean? Both. We've explained this several times. We've explained this once you were there too, Alameen, in the other masjid. Couple winters ago, we talked about the definition of the word hadith and sunnah. Remember the small camera with the metal stand?
No.
Okay, Tahir, I remember. Alhamdulillah. And you were there. You recorded it. Tahir. Anybody remember? We spoke about this in Masjid Ansar several times. Khalid, right? Tahir. Is the beard sunnah or wajib?
I say both.
How is it both?
Sunnah is an action from the Messenger of Allah. Yeah?
The sunnah,
Is sunnah.
according to who?
Is sunnah.
According to what or who?
Science.
What science? There you go. The scholars of hadith, they say that the word sunnah is what?
Which is attributed to the Prophet.
I said anything that is attributed to the Rasul. The Rasul had a beard.
No.
The Rasul told the people to have beards. So it is considered a sunnah. The scholars of Islamic jurisprudence, of fiqh, the fuqaha, when they use the word sunnah, what do they mean?
They mean something that's.
Before we go on, Ikhwan, make the iqamah and steps of salah, we've explained this. We've given classes on this. Khalid, do you see the benefit of it's not just making long extra classes, but the knowledge comes all what? Together. From one thing, learn. We said this several times. This is why we gave that class and why we gave it before. It helps you. Tayyib. The sunnah, according to the scholars of fiqh, Imam Abu Hanifa, Imam Malik, Imam Fulan and Fulan. When they use the word sunnah, it means what? Something that is you should do, but you don't have to do. If you perform this act of worship, you get a reward. And if you leave it alone, or you fall into its opposite, you don't get a sin. That's the scholars of fiqh. So according to the scholars of fiqh, the fuqaha, the beard is not a sunnah, it's wajib. But according to the scholars of hadith, the beard is a sunnah. It's something that the Prophet did. Whether it's mandatory, recommended, or not. The 5 daily prayers, sunnah or wajib? You guys not listening to me. According to whose terminology? If it's the scholars of hadith, the 5 daily prayers is a sunnah. Fasting in the month of Ramadan, according to the scholars of hadith, is a sunnah. Giving zakat, according to the scholars of hadith, is lowering your gaze when you walk outside, you see something haram, according to the scholars of hadith, is sunnah. Something that he told the companions to do. He says, Isrif basarak. He said to Jarir ibn Abdullah al-Bajali, he says, turn your eyes away. Everybody got this? According to the scholars of fiqh, 5 daily prayers, sunnah or not? Sunnah or not? Not a sunnah. Fasting in the month of Ramadan, sunnah or not? Paying zakat, sunnah or not? What is the term they will use? Wajib or? Fard. Exactly. Wajib or? Fard. Everybody clear on this? Everybody make sense? We'll be explaining this several times. If you're confused, you got to go back to the old recordings in the classes. We've given a lot of efforts in this, well, alhamdulillah, in clarifying these things. Tayyib? So therefore, the beard, according to the scholars of hadith, is a sunnah and it is wajib. And what is correct is that a Muslim man is responsible for letting his beard grow. And the Muslim man should not shave or trim his beard. Okay? The ulama, the fuqaha of the past, the 4 imams and others, they had unanimous agreement that a man is not allowed to shave his face. That a man is not allowed to shave his face. I didn't say trimming. I said what? Shaving. The correct opinion and the most strong view is that a Muslim man should not trim and touch up his beard unless it pertains to the Come here, Sheikh, please. I need you to come. I need you to come. Yeah, we didn't see. Seeing is better. Now, I need you to come, Sheikh. Right here. Got to grow my own. It's not as good. So hey, now we have several issues now. The first issue is very, very important, Ikhwan. The first issue is what? Is to take what? Razor blade. To do what? Haram. No doubt about that. The next issue is what? Take the clippers or the scissors and trim up and shape up. We say no. Haram as well. The third issue is to take the hair that exceeds the fistful. We say many of the ulama of the companions and the tabi'een, they did that. Many of them did that. Okay? The ulama unanimously agree of the past that it's haram to shave. Some of them may have said perhaps you can trim. But none of them of the past, I quote this word, you're my witness. I said what? Of the past is very important. Fuqaha today, from this university, from this people, this fatwa, this people, they say different things. We're not with that. We're with the old school. We're what? Hey, well, the ulama of the past, they said haram to shave. There's some scholars who say you can shave your beard. It's just a practice of the Arabs. They're ignorant. We don't concern ourselves with what they say. We deal with the ulama of the past, when Islam was strong and thriving, before there was colonies, before the British and the French and the Germans took over the Muslim lands and brainwashed them. It's very important for us to understand this. Ulama of the what? Of the past. When the Muslims were strong. When the Muslims were strong. Politically, economically, militarily strong. When the Muslims were independent. And now when the Muslims were followers and tag-alongs of the Europeans. It's very important to understand history and fiqh go hand in hand. Clear? So therefore, we say what? It is haram to shave the beard. It is haram to trim the beard. The only thing which could be permissible according to our humble opinion is what? Is the qabda. Is doing what? Doing this. And the dalil for this is what the Prophet ﷺ said in several authentic traditions. Leave the beard, trim the mustache. Let the beard grow long, be different than the mushrikeen. Okay, Zayd ibn Arqam radiallahu anhu narrated, the Prophet ﷺ said, "Man lam ya'khudh min sharibihi falaysa minna." He says, those who do not trim their mustaches are not from us. Those who don't trim their mustaches are what? Not from us. He didn't say the beard. He said the mustache. The mustache should be trimmed. The beard should not be trimmed. So the companions of the Prophet ﷺ, such as Abu Hurairah, such as Abdullah ibn Umar, such as Jabir ibn Abdullah, and many of them, they all narrated that the Prophet ﷺ said, leave the beard. So therefore, the most correct view, according to the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, is that the beard should be left. The only thing which is strong, valid, dalil for differing over is the concept of trimming past the fistful. Should it be long like that? Should it be long like this? Or should it be trimmed with the fist? As for shaving it, trimming it up, lining it up, goatee, mustache, it's haram. And the proof that it's haram is the dalil that we've just mentioned of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. The concept of the beard is a very controversial, sensitive topic. And there's a reason why. I know brothers want to pray. I know you want to stop, make the iqamah, so on and so forth. But it's very important. The beard is not the entire religion, as some people think. The beard is from the religion, not like other people's misunderstand. But the beard is very extremely significant to the Muslim man. And the non-Muslims have given a great deal of time, energy, efforts, and wealth to getting the Muslims to think that the beard is not important. And it's extra for those who are religious and so on. And so, or some say it's an Arab custom. I heard ulama, big ulama say this on TV. This is a custom of the Arabs. They only said that after the European people took over their lands, took over their minds, took over their wealth, and got them to think that their culture was nasty, was dirty, barbaric, was old and in the past. And clean, hygienic, modern is to have a clean-shaven face. This is what most Muslim men unfortunately think and feel today, and there's a reason why. The beard has a great significance in Al-Islam. And I'll leave you with just one issue, just one point. There are many, many other points, but just one thing. And this is something that Shaykh Al-Uthaymeen rahimahullah mentioned. He says from the things that prove the significance of the beard to the Muslim man is that when you shave your face, you go out the next morning and you show the entire world the disobedience that you made to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that isn't like too many other sins. Last night I drank, you don't know that I drank alcohol. I'm sober. Last night I made zina, I hid it from the people's eyes. Last night I sold drugs, I ate riba, you don't know. But everybody knows and sees my face when I come with a clean shaven face in the masjid. So this concept of making a sin, doing it publicly, and showing everybody that sin, that's a back-breaking problem for the Muslim man. And there isn't like too many other sins. You don't know what I did last night. My face is shaven, it's clear. I disobeyed the Prophet ﷺ. So that right there is more than enough to show you how serious the concept of the beard is. The other problems, the other issues, imitating the women, destroying the Lord's creation, being disrespectful to Allah's gift, the list goes on of problems that come from shaving the beard. There lies no doubt those who trim the beard are not like those who shave the beard. There's no doubt about that. There lies no doubt those who shave their beards and they say, I know I'm wrong, I'm weak, or my job, so on and so forth, are not like those who say, it's okay, it's alright, I don't have to have a big beard on my face, I'm not an Arabian person, so on and so forth. There's levels. What is important is for the Muslim to realize that his enemy from among the kuffar does not waste time, does not waste efforts in fighting you. If they can't fight you physically, they will fight you mentally, psychologically, and they'll get you to do away with your Islamic values. So we have to be very careful. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. And the only reason why I gave this lengthy answer is because I said what? There are many people who are confused from learned and from those who aren't learned with regards to the beard. Some people go extreme and some people are totally lax. The best is the wasat, the guidance. Muhammad had a beard. He told the people to have the beards. Khalas. That's all you need. Muhammad, who could be more handsome than the Prophet? Who could be cleaner than the Prophet? Who could be more hygienic than the Prophet? Muhammad had a full beard, so much so that when he recited the salah, they saw his hair moving. If the Prophet sat in front of you, would you sit in front of him and you have a clean shaven face? Would you want that? Would you want a prophet of the picture? A picture of the Prophet and a picture of you, like night and day? Would you want that? You would try to imitate the Prophet as much as possible, inside and outside. This is very important for us to understand this, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala surely knows best.